Hey fellas, how you doing? It's Friday the 12th. Happy Friday. Let me flick this around so I can probably show you the mountains. Just beautiful day. It's not too friggin' hot out here, but the title of this video, that's the pool going in the background. The title of this video is You Just Can't Trust Most Women. And I'm gonna give you the example. I'm gonna go inside because it's just a little too bright out here. There's the one of the most spoiled cats on planet Earth. Had a person who I have known since 2016 when I moved here. He is a retired soldier, and he called me yesterday afternoon. Actually called me at like 6 o'clock last night, and he was very upset. And this guy was this guy was not a guy who's very emotional. So I'll show you around here. He told me that he has a job as a contractor on Fort Bliss, and he asked me if he could come and stay with me this weekend, as he needed to move his stuff out of. Anyways, his wife is divorcing him, and I can't tell you more than you know what. I can tell you exactly how it is. There is a playbook that women use to destroy a man's life. Now, this man is 40, and what he said is he just made a bad choice about a woman. He is absolutely beside himself. I'll sit down here so I can make this clear. He's a good man. He has a job which he translated his security clearance, and I don't know if you guys know what a skiff is, but it's like a giant metal Faraday cage where you can come in and talk about things in secret. That's one of his jobs. So his wife, soon to be former wife, needs to live her best life, and she can't do that while she's trapped here in El Paso. She told him she's either going to Las Vegas or Miami, because she'll have more opportunities for a better life in those two cities than he can provide for her here. They have a nice home. In the meantime, she's staying in the home, and he's out on his ass. In the meantime, you wouldn't believe the paperwork. He showed me a copy of the paperwork. Anyway, I'm telling you this, is he'll be staying here for a few days till he gets over. Ladies don't really think guys have any type of emotions, and they have no problem using any and everything you tell them against you. And the playbook goes like this. He was abusive. He was mentally abusive. He was physically abusive. He was financially abusive, meaning he didn't provide for me the necessary things she needed to survive. And I consider that food and shelter. Anyways, I won't get into it too much, but if you see, he's bigger than I am. He's 6'5". If you see a big guy roaming around, if I'm doing a video, he's not sneaking in the house. He's just gonna stay. I'll show you where he's gonna stay. I just can't. It's the same playbook they use for every guy, and unfortunately, he does not. This is where he's going to stay. Unfortunately for him, he doesn't have a prenup agreement. So, and in my opinion, it is just my opinion, from all the times I've been to family court. Now, I've already said I'll be a witness for him. And the paperwork doesn't talk about any type of physical abuse. There's no police reports. There's nothing like that. I mean, it's just, but She served him at work on Fort Bliss. They had a El Paso police officer, and they also had an MP, military police officer, come there. And I can't tell you how humiliating that is. And if you're a man nowadays, you're guilty until proven innocent. I don't give a shit what anybody says about the court system or anything like that. If you want a sobering reality, take your butt down to court, family court, and sit there for a day. Make sure you wear a collared shirt, a button-down shirt, and decent shoes, decent pair of shoes. Even if they're clean tennis shoes, but a nice pair of pants or hopefully khakis or something like that. You don't want to go to court looking like a. You want to go to court looking like me, you'll get in a lot of trouble. They can cook. Anyway, it doesn't matter. But in my opinion, family court is bring the guilty man in. How much can we take from him? You're going to lose at least half of your shit. We might put you in jail. We're going to ruin your reputation. We're going to I mean, it's just. Anyways, I'm just going to help him. He just needs a fucking break. And again, the video is you just can't trust. There's hardly any woman in your life, maybe your mother, and that depends on if she put a bill in your name, and some of you will know what that means, and some of you won't. Well, I'll just tell you, when you're younger, a lot of people who are bad with money will open a credit card in your name as you're a child, and they'll basically steal your name and social security number to take out credit cards and just screw your life up, get loans and that kind of stuff. So that's family. Anyway, so it is what it is. Just letting you know that he's out here. It's not the right now. It is the end of the world for this guy. The people at the base. He had several people speak on his behalf, but they have suspended his security clearance until they can do, and then they turned it over to what's called MPI, Military Police Investigations, until they can do a new background. Anyways, he's very good with money. He's got, anyways. I just, out of the blue, he said he had no idea. And she's already trying to move some other guy into the house. So I'm gonna keep him calm. I'm gonna keep him rational. He got himself an attorney. The one I asked him. His name is Jim Darnell. They have all the attorneys there are very good. That's a good law firm here in El Paso. I can't speak outside of El Paso, but he's very upset. I'm trying to keep him from. I can't keep him from doing anything. I just recommending to him that he doesn't need to get shit-faced or drunk and do or say something that he doesn't mean. I told him to not call. Anyway, it doesn't matter. He's not. Anyways, love you guys. It's just, how can you argue with the guys that say men go their own way? How can you argue with those guys? I can't tell you. I haven't lived here very long, since 2016. And this will be probably the 8th time I've had to go. I will go to court of my own volition to try to help a guy out. But they have an absolute playbook. You go into if you're a woman, you walk into a attorney, or hopefully you get an attorney, not a lawyer. You get an attorney, and they go, "Oh, you need a divorce?" They just reach around and grab like a 3-inch binder and pull it off. Okay, this is what we're going to do. He was abusive. He was. It's unbelievable. Anyways, that's the bummer. Hey, I'll do the drip report right after this and try to upload it. I haven't been paying attention, so anyways, my wife is very traditional, and so she'll be home soon to help clean up the house. She said, if somebody's coming here, we got to clean the house. We're going to have steak and grilled vegetables here. We're going to keep him at the house. I don't care if he gets drunk here or anything like that. I just don't want him drinking and driving. I don't want him calling that woman or asking why. It is what it is. It's not good news or bad news. It's just news. And it just reinforces my reasoning why I support the manosphere, the red pill community, as well as my big time favorite guys are the men go their own way. I'm not doing this for anything but trying to help, and unbelievable that it is more advantageous for a woman to get divorced than to stay in a marriage and try to build something with the man. It's unbelievable. She gets half of yours. Anyways, love you guys. Stay safe and healthy. Take care of each other if you can, and if you can't, you take care of yourself. Again, you can't trust most women. You just can't trust them. They lie. They use hypergamy. I mean, they're the "what have you done for me lately," especially modern women. I wouldn't say that so much about traditional women, but it is what it is. Like a fort in a G-string from West Texas, El Paso. I'm out of here. Bye-bye, guys. Of course I missed the off button. Bye-bye.